My name is Brandon Mack. I've had the honor and privilege of being the instructor for this amazing debate class with To the Top Education. And we're here to present you with our final debate round for this particular season. I want to say first and foremost before we get started that I'm amazingly proud of all these wonderful students. They have done amazing work in terms of getting up here, presenting themselves, and debating a lot of different interesting topics because we have covered all sorts of different types of debate through this class. We have done cross-examination debate, we've done congressional debate, we've also done big questions, and today what we're going to present you with is public forum debate. So public forum debate is a type of debate where you have a pro side and a con side where they debate a central topic where it requires just general knowledge. So this will be topics that you see in the news. They're not going to propose a particular policy or anything of that nature. They're just basically going to answer the question if they think it is a good thing or if it's a bad thing. And I'll let you know what our particular topic is going to be for this particular debate. Just so that everyone knows the rules, both teams have had to prepare both a pro and a con case. They do not know which side they're going to do until just now when we flip for which side they will be on. And then they will be able, then we will proceed into the debate. Each one of our constructive speeches will be for 4 minutes. After each constructive speech from one side and the other, there will be a 3-minute cross-examination period. And then when we get into rebuttals, the rebuttals will each be for 3 minutes. And then both teams will have 8 minutes of preparation time that they can use in between speeches to prepare their arguments for the next subsequent speeches. As we always do in our class, I want to ask the students how they felt about the debate and who they thought won the debate. So first, I'll start off with this side. How did y'all feel about the debate and who you think won? We do this because self-reflection is also very, very important because it definitely helps you to improve as you continue to debate. So what y'all think?
I think well prepared and everyone was more confident than ever. But I think we both sided really good. So it really depends on whose opinion you like more your personal preference for schools. And so also I think we should be back to both sides. You guys did really good.
Awesome. Thank you for that. All right, this side. Brandon, go for it.
Moreover, I share similar views with Leah, and I feel like who won is really just up to personal and what you thought of and how you personally interpret and weigh these different points. Mm-hmm. And I do admit they were a really, really good opponent in this debate. Their claims are all really good, and I feel like this is going to be a really close one. And personally, this was a bit like a stressful yet fun. Like I was kind of sitting there, yay, this is fun, but at the same time, oh God, this is fun.
As it should be. As it should be. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yes, both teams did a great job. A couple of things that I want everyone to work on. First and foremost, prep time. If you have it, use it. Like the fact that y'all used it up at the end because that's what you should do. You should run out and have no prep time left on. For the pro, you definitely could have used a lot more of your time to make sure that you felt as comfortable as possible with the speeches that y'all were given. So that just one particular piece of advice in terms of prep time, make sure that you use it the entire time. The second thing, while all of y'all are giving a constructive speech, remember the very important thing is what? Flash. There's got to be flash, right? And that was the thing that was missing for me in this particular debate was because while I wanted y'all to get up here and you all did that in terms of making sure to get up here and say your particular arguments, it was also an opportunity to say, they said this doesn't work, right? And that was the one thing I was waiting for. Y'all waited until the rebuttals to do that, but I think once again, y'all are learning about that in the fact that flash doesn't always have to happen just in rebuttals. It can happen throughout the entire debate, right? But y'all did provide great flash in y'all rebuttals, so I'm very, very proud of the fact that y'all did that. Now, getting into the arguments. The one argument for me that was very, very interesting that both of y'all brought up, but I was waiting for someone to say something about it, was the argument about racial segregation. The reason why is because technically racial segregation can be considered bad, but you could also to a certain extent argue that it could be good, depending on how you argue it, right? It could be that, oh, because everyone is of a similar racial background, it promotes the fact that they can be in an environment where they feel seen and they feel heard and they feel like they're not having to be segregated amongst other people and in competition. That could actually be a good thing, right? But it wasn't until Ella got up until her last rebuttal where you literally made the argument about having that racial discrimination actually is a bad thing in terms of quality of education. That's what I was waiting to hear, was someone to be able to tell me, why is this bad? Because y'all could have easily, as the pro, came up and been all like, hey, the reason for why we're seeing all this wonderful success is because of the fact people are not having to compete in that same kind of environment. They're actually in an environment where they are supported by others who look like themselves, and therefore it is actually improving education. But you finally came up with an argument that was giving me a sense of, okay, this is why this is not beneficial. It's because it actually drives down the quality of education because we don't have as much diversity. So that was a good thing that you brought up. Another thing is the lack of accountability. So that's a very, very big thing in terms of beneficial, right? We want there to be accountability. The one thing I was waiting for was a little bit of clash with respect to that. For y'all to be able to tell me, okay, this is how accountability from charter schools is happening. And therefore, it is making things a whole lot beneficial. Y'all brought up the fact that it was not, that y'all brought up this whole argument of charter schools lacking accountability, but there never was any direct clash about it. And you mentioned the one word that we all love as judges, drops. Because if you can say that something got dropped, we're then going back to our flow trying to see, did they ever mention it? Keep in mind of that is that, especially when y'all get into y'all's rebuttals, and this is for both teams, what was the one paradigm that I told y'all that I really care about? Wave mechanisms, exactly. So that means you need to give me why do you win? And one thing that you can do as a wave mechanism is what? Drops. So you telling me that they dropped something gave me a reason for y'all to win. So ultimately, the con wins the debate. And you all did a fantastic job. So I want you all to be very, very proud of yourselves. So congratulations to the con team for winning the To the Top debate tournament. Congratulations. Congratulations. Once again, I want to say that I am immensely proud of all of you. I am very, very proud of all of you and all the amazing work that y'all have done in this class. So as such, we do have wonderful certificates to give to each and every one of you for your completion of this class, but it is not the end. My hope for every single one of you is that y'all continue to debate, that y'all continue to do this activity, that y'all continue to do the individual events, because you are all amazing speakers. You all have that presence. You all have that ability to really convey what it is that you think and your opinions. And that's the ultimate thing that we want to see in good debaters, is the ability to communicate. But I definitely hope that when y'all get into high school, that y'all continue to do this activity, because they're not going to know what to do with y'all, because y'all are all going to be fantastic. So with that, I want to definitely say congratulations to Catherine Wu. So, all right, Ella Song. Sophia Nee. E. Victor Fu. Favorite one. Can I just say impressive? Very impressive. And Brandon Mack. Thank you all for being amazing debaters. I really do hope that y'all continue with the activity. I'm very proud to say that To the Top Education will still be offering debate even over the summer. We will have a summer camp that is going to be offered. We actually have flyers to that effect for those who would like to be able to join and sign up. So if you want to continue this wonderful fun, we encourage you to do so. My hope is that during the summer, we'll be able to explore cross-examination debate even more, because I know you all want to love and do CX. So hopefully this will give us some space and time to be able to do that even more, and also work on reputation and the other experiences just to keep improving on the amazing skills that y'all have already developed. And then hopefully in the fall, we'll also be able to offer another opportunity and space for y'all to continue on your practice and on your wonderful experience in debate. But once again, I'm extremely proud of every single one of you. You should be proud of yourselves. And let's give all of our debaters a really good